This tutorial demonstrates how to use the action table for the Orphans Realm and Tyro Universe introductory role-playing games. The action table can be found in the center fold of the character profile in the Overlord screen and in the rulebook. With a 10-sided die, the action table is used to determine if a character succeeds or fails in any challenge they perform. There are 3 areas on the action table. The upper left corner is the success area. The upper right is the failure area. The bottom left is the percentage or damage area of the table. In Orphans Realm and Tyro Universe, characters have 7 attributes, such as strength and speed. If a character attempts something difficult, the Overlord can ask the character to roll an attribute check. Let's look at an example. Sven stole a large ruby from an orc, and the orc is chasing Sven with a spear. Rather than drop the ruby so he can draw his sword, Sven throws the ruby to his companion Varg. The Overlord decides that for Varg to catch the ruby, he must make a successful speed attribute check. Varg is fast. His speed score is 4. On the action table, Varg's player goes to the 4 row. He then rolls his die. He gets a 3. He follows the 4 row across the table until he gets to the number he rolled, 3. We can see that gives Varg 3 stars, a success. If he had rolled an 8, he would have had a simple failure. If he'd rolled a 0, which is treated as a 10, he would have had a catastrophic failure. But Varg had 3 stars, a success. We'll now look at a combat example, which also uses the damage area of the table. After throwing the ruby to Varg, Sven turns to face the orc. The Overlord has Sven roll his initiative, and the Overlord rolls for the orc. Sven gets the lower number and goes first. He decides to swing his sword at the orc. The orc parries. Sven attacks with the strike skill. In this skill, he is level 3. The orc is level 2 in the parry skill. On the action table, Sven starts on row 3 because he is level 3 in the strike skill. The orc is parrying, and he is level 2 in his parrying skill. This becomes a penalty to Sven, so he drops from row 3 to row 1. Sven's player rolls the dice and gets a 3. We follow that across the 1 roll and see that Sven successfully hits the orc with 2 stars. Sven's longsword does a maximum of 12 points, which is 10 plus 2. We follow the 2 stars down to the 10 row, and we follow the 2-star column to the 2 row, and we get 4 plus 1. Sven delivers 5 points of damage to the orc, which Sven's player tells the Overlord. Because the orc is wearing leather armor, Sven's 5 points of damage is reduced by 2 points for the leather armor. The orc takes a total of 3 points damage. This tutorial has shown how the action table is used with a 10-sided die to resolve attribute checks and skill tests like combat. The action table may also be used by the Overlord to determine any outcome where they set the challenge from -2 to 6. Whether you enjoy Orphans Realm, Tyro Universe, or both, we hope you'll join the Tower Ravens community. May your dice always roll in your favor.